What's up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? How are you all doing tonight? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those of you that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium education platform that is available today to the retail trader. And we have one simple goal at True Trading Group. That's help you learn, trade, and profit, but results matter at TTG. It's not just empty words and broken promises. Results matter. When you are new, make sure you like and share this video. Also, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. 6 nights a week, we go live totally for free right here. Myself, other TTG Pro Trader moderators, and special guests drop golden nuggets and provide you with free lessons that are going to help you guys become better traders. But why should you listen to anything I share with you on these lives? Guys, I did not figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by other professional traders. My very first job out of college, working at a hedge fund in New York City. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession and the stock market crash. But it was actually during that time I went on to receive one of my firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, aside from that, perhaps even more importantly, since 2016, my team and I at True Trading have helped literally thousands of retail traders from all walks of life from all over the world achieve peace of mind from financial freedom by learning how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. At TTG, we teach you how to fish, how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to become a self-sufficient trader. Despite what you might have read about online, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's also not gambling. It's a skill. Skill that needs to be learned just like any other, especially since it's a skill that can potentially help you guys reach financial goals you never thought were possible. What the hell happened today in the stock market? Everything was so happy and giddy and sunshine and rainbows yesterday as the markets exploded. Today, the exact opposite. Why? I'm going to break that down and explain to you guys what happened in the markets today. But our good old friends over in the United Kingdom, we have to blame for what took place in today's market. I'll walk you through it. I'll explain to you why. If we have any people here from the UK, I'm not picking on you, but you guys kind of messed up a good thing. Okay, I'm just messing with you guys. I'll talk to you a little bit later on this live stream. I'll explain to you why the markets went down today. What happened with the UK? Why do we care about what's going on in the UK and the US markets? I'll explain all of that to you. But does this mean now all of a sudden, just like that, could the Santa Claus rally that everybody was talking about yesterday, could it just be over just like that? Just like that, within one day, could it be over? We're going to talk about that here tonight in this live stream. All right. But first, we're going to start things off with a 15-minute Q&A session. I'm going to give some time for people to log on, let you guys come on, ask me anything that you need help with. Then I'll spend about 15 minutes or so talking to you about the TTG membership for those interested. We got some great special discounts and incentives for you guys to join with our holiday sale here today. And then we're going to be talking about, like I said, what happened with the stock market today. Is the Santa Claus rally over? We're going to go over all that stuff. Okay. So last, those that are interested, I'll show you the entire TTG platform. I'll walk you through the tools, the resources, everything that's included. Remember, TTG is a platform. It's not just courses and trade alerts. We are far different from the other services that you may be familiar with. The TTG platform was built to empower the retail trader. We give you not only the professional education I received working at a fund in New York, but access to tools that professional traders use to give you guys the best chance to become successful. All right, so let's go. Listen up. We're going to start that Q&A session here in just a moment. Guys, start typing your questions in chat right now. Okay, start typing your questions in chat right now. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question, folks. That's how you learn. So go ahead, start typing your questions in chat. Let's begin that Q&A. Has Tesla hit rock bottom? Where does it go from here? I don't think it hit rock bottom because I'm short. I am short Tesla. I shorted Tesla today. I took some really good profit off on the position already, but I'm still in some. The stock is trading lower after hours by like $5 or $6. We're $5 or $6 lower after hours. I actually have Tesla up on my screen here. And you can see, I'll just take you to the after hours chart, and you can see that, we're trading a little bit lower here after hours, not by much, but about $5 or so to the downside. I am looking for Tesla to just get down to 900. So I think that maybe we can get to like, 912, 910 is kind of where I'm going to be looking, 910 to 900. All right, that'll be this area right here is going to be where I'm going to take my profit off the table. Okay, so I'm actually still holding a piece of this position short. Some members followed me in with some put options. Whenever I trade a large cap stock, I will always alert my members to an option trade to go along with it, which will be like, so I shorted the stock itself, but I'll alert members to, the December 23rd expiration, $920 strike put option. If they want to follow me on that trade, I believe the contracts were about 27 or 28 bucks at the time of the entry. Then they went up to like 35 or so. We'll see what happens tomorrow. If we can get more room to the downside. Rivian with a big move lower after hours, after they reported earnings today. So Rivian dropping down to test the IPO lows, which is right around 95. If that level breaks tomorrow, maybe that just creates a lot of weakness in general in the EV sector. You've got Rivian down on earnings. You've got Tesla broke below some key support today into this gap. So I'm thinking maybe that gives you a little bit more weakness tomorrow in the EV sector, at least maybe for a gap down. And then I'll take my profits into that gap down, and then maybe you get a bounce off in Tesla off the 900 level. And that's how I'm looking to play that. So I already took profit off on the position twice, holding a small piece. We'll see if we get more tomorrow. The government in Quebec has sent us, yeah, man, your government in Canada is crazy. The government in Quebec has sent us back to work from home and limiting public gatherings. If this chatter starts up in the US, do you believe we could see a similar COVID sell-off like in March of 2020? Not even close. There's no scenario that exists that the market would sell off like we did in March of 2020. There's no scenario that happens. And that's because we are at a point with COVID. The reason why, you have to understand, the reason why the market sold off so aggressively in March, the market does not like unknown. COVID was an unknown. Nobody knew a damn thing about this virus in March. Nobody. All we knew was people were getting sick, people were going to the hospital, people were dying. Nobody knew anything about this virus. The economies were shutting down, and the market just completely collapsed. We know a lot now about this virus. It is not a surprise. The shutdown in March was a surprise that caught everybody off guard. Now the world is accustomed and is fully used to and almost expects more lockdowns and more restrictions. It would not come as such a shock. I'm not saying the markets can't go down if that starts to happen in the US. I'm not saying that, but it would not be to the severity of a 30-35% sell-off like you saw in March of 2020. We see a large spread between the big and the ass. Is that a red flag? No, it's not a red flag. It's just a sign of liquidity. Typically, the bigger the spread, the lower the liquidity on the particular stock. It's not necessarily a red flag. It's not necessarily a green light. I wouldn't look too far into a large spread other than a lower liquidity stock and maybe something that you might want to stay away from. How do you recover from a 50% loss from your account? Okay. A 50% loss on your account. How do you recover from that? First, you stop trading with real money right away. Stop trading with real money. I would tell you to go down to the simulator. We have a simulator on our platform that gives you access to trading stocks and options, but with real-time data. So you can just practice. I would suggest you go down to the simulator immediately. Secondly, is figure out how did you lose 50% on your account? Go back and look at how, and try to recognize the mistakes that were made. Then I would tell you then I would tell you to take a couple days off of trading. Like really just clear your mind, clear your head, just not let the markets just, take over every waking moment of your brain's function. Take a day or two, just kind of hit the reset button, go through the courses that are available on the TC website, scan through the video library and start trading on the simulator. And you got to build confidence back after losing a huge chunk of your account like that. Your confidence is probably at, from a scale of 1 to 10, it's probably at a 0.5 at this moment. So you got to build that confidence back. If you try to make that money back with no confidence, I assure you, you're just going to lose the other 50%. So make sure you trade on the simulator, build that confidence back up before you start trading with real cash again. Hell yeah, we are. That's how we do it. That's our goal. TGD is really teaching me to fish. Exactly. Our goal at True Trading Group, folks, is not to create a bunch of traders that rely solely on myself or the other moderators inside of chat to give them trades. Yes, we do that during the day. We tell you everything we're buying and everything we're selling in real time. But we also want you to learn, truly learn, how it is that we do what we do and why we do what we do. Because I want you to become self-sufficient traders. I want you to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. And that's how you'll reach your true potential. So that really, truly is our goal at your trading group, is to create better traders, not just have people reliant on a moderator. Can you please post my question? How do you identify proper support and resistance with areas with multiple lengths of candles or wicks sticking out in that area? Thank you. The first thing that you have to realize is that support and resistance areas are exactly that. They are areas. They're not necessarily one particular price. So if a stock has resistance, let's say at $20, right? The stock can go to $20.18 and then pull back to $19.50. And we would still say the $20 resistance level held. Just because it breaks over 20.00 does not mean the resistance level is broken. You need to start looking at support and resistance levels as levels and areas rather than definitive price points, because they are not definitive price points. They are areas where there just so happen to be more sellers than buyers or more buyers than sellers for whatever the reason. So what? Right? The reason there is not necessarily as important as when you're trying to just identify the support and resistance zones. And once you start to look at this as areas, and the size of that area will be dictated by the volatility of the stock. A stock like Tesla's support area could be $15 or $20 wide, but a support on Ford might be 25 cents wide. So that's why it's very important for you to understand this aspect of support and resistance, so that when you're in a trade and you're identifying, okay, where am I going to put my stop loss? You want to make sure your stop loss is below the support area, not within it. And that's one of the biggest mistakes that a lot of novice traders make, is they see support at, let's say, $15 and they put their stop loss at $14.90. The stock drops to $14.84 and then goes back up to $15, $16, $17, and they end up losing money on a trade that they were actually right on. It's because your stop losses are too tight and they're within the support areas rather than beneath them. I'm on board, Mike. From trial member to full-time annual, outstanding operation. Thank you, Joe. My boy, Joe. Guys, Joe is actually, I actually just had a really good conversation with Joe. Joe's actually a very experienced trader. Joe's been trading for about 30 years, folks. Joe's been trading for about 30 years. He just joined our trial membership just last week. And now happy to say that Joe is a full-time member of the TTG family. Always nice to have another, seasoned, experienced trader part of the fam. Welcome, Joe. Glad to have you on board, bro. Uncle Mikey, nice cardigan, brother. You're missing a tobacco pipe and glass of whiskey. Here you go. What's up? Nuggets. Hey, yeah, you're like, well, yeah, I'm a little chilly in here today. I'm a little cold in here today. It's like a little chill on the East Coast. It was actually a beautiful day today. It actually was really nice out, surprisingly. Hey, Mike, could you show us how a TT triangle works to the downside, or can it not be used that way? It absolutely can be used that way. I mean, I'd have to look for a TT triangle on a particular stock. For me to, I don't know, I would have to try to find you one. So I can't show you one right now to the downside. But yes, you absolutely can use TT triangles to the downside. For those who don't know what a TT triangle is, it's my favorite pattern. It's, my opinion, one of the highest probability patterns you'll ever going to be able to find as a day trader. And it provides you with incredible risk-reward ratios. It's essentially, for those of you that are more experienced, think of it as the very common ABCD pattern, but when specific criteria are met. That's essentially what it is. Okay, so there's specific factors and characteristics that I look for within that ABCD pattern that gives me this TT triangle setup. I teach my members, how to look for it. I teach them how to identify. I teach them how to trade it. We look for it every day in True Trading Group. It's my favorite pattern. But yes, you could just take that setup and flip it, and you can use it to the short side as well. You can literally just flip it upside down, and everything still applies, just opposite to the downside. If you're looking for shorting, yes. Adam, say what's up, man. Someone said good evening to you. Don't be rude. Show your face. Good evening. I guess Adam doesn't feel like saying hi to you, Glenn. I'm sorry. Is there anyone at your group I can talk to for about 10 minutes to see if a membership will help me? Donald, I'll do you one better. Because there's 720 people right now that are watching this video live, many of which are TG members. And I'll just ask TG members themselves if they think the membership would help you, Donald. Guys, if you are a member of True Trading Group, if you think a membership is going to help Donald, type yes or no. Donald, just watch the results, the responses that you get in chat.
Hey, Glenn.
A little late.
Whatever.
I mean, we're talking to Donald now.
I know. It's just you don't know what his issue is.
Doesn't matter what his issue is. We'll fix it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Donald, you could also shoot me a text at 201-775-9702. 201-775-9702. Do not call that number, text that number, and just give me the broad strokes of what's going on, and I'll give you an honest assessment if we can offer some sort of help to you or not. All right.
You want to just put that number on the screen, Adam, and maybe if anybody has a question, they can send you a text message. Yeah, guys, if anybody has a question, you guys can just send a text to that phone number. It's right there at the bottom of your screen. Okay.
Not a trading question that you ask on the stream.
Oh, yeah. No.
Question with regard to membership.
Right. This is for memberships only, guys. Send a text message 201-775-9702 if you have any questions. So Donald, anybody else that has questions about the membership. If it's a trading question, you do it here on the live stream, you're going to ask me. If it's about the membership, text that number, you'll ask Adam.
All right. So Donald says, problem is 99% of your people are probably smarter than I am. That's Donald, I dropped out of community college, dude, and barely graduated high school. And just look at Mike. Does he look super intelligent to you?
I'm a
He
smart
isn't.
guy, man. I'm a smart guy. I got like a 1260 on my SATs, and this is whether we're on a 1600 scale. All right, cut me some slack.
All I'm saying is that Donald, I don't know how to. It just
Donald,
takes
Donald, the answer is no. They are not smarter than you.
No, I'm so tired. I was trying to think of something like witty or whatever. I'm just like dead.
Yeah, no, Donald, don't think that way, brother. They're not smarter than you. They have just been taught a proper way of learn. It's like, I don't know how to bake a cake. Okay. I have no idea how to bake a cake. But if my mother sat me down and I went in the kitchen and I was there with her for 2 hours and she showed me how to make a cake, I'm pretty sure I can make a cake. Won't make it as good as her. She's been doing it for a hell of a lot longer, but at least I can get a cake in the oven and bring it out and then we can eat it and no one's going to die from it. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Donald, I'll take it a step further, man. The reason that you feel like maybe you're not smart enough is the exact reason why you need to do it. Because the stock market isn't only for gift-minded people, man. Like if you the smart money or big funds or whatever, these people want you to believe that you're not smart enough to do this on your own, and that is bullshit. All right, so I don't know why you feel that way, but I can assure you that that's not the case. All right, they want you to feel like you're stupid and you can't do it, and that's not true. We are here to dispel that garbage. So yes, can this help you? Yes, this can help you. I thought maybe your issue was something else, but if your issue is you feel that everyone is just smarter than you, that is complete and utter bullshit.
Yeah. Well said.
You really want to take it a step further, go look at every idiot. And I'm not, whatever. I get real sometimes on here. Mike reads off a script that I write, but I come on and I say stuff. I say stuff, and fine. Look, I've had a long day. I'm going to say some shit real quick because this bothers me. I've had people my whole life tell me that I was not going to, that I wasn't smart enough for this or for that or whatever. I once had a what do you call it? Like a psychiatrist evaluate me and tell me that I was only ever going to be qualified to work at blue collar jobs. Literally, I have this piece of paper that states that was my future from this prick. And I went ahead and I put it in a frame. And today, since the age of 21, I have built several multi-million-dollar businesses. And that's coming from someone that dropped out of high school. Okay? Dropped out of high school and did not complete community college. So maybe he's the moron. Maybe everyone else that's here that feels like they're not smart enough to do that, I'm sorry that somebody convinced you of that. That sucks. Sorry that somebody convinced you of that because it's not true and it sucks. And I don't give a shit if it's the stock market or flipping homes or opening a restaurant or a bakery, whatever it is. I don't give a shit if you sign up or not. Just leave this live stream feeling like you're not inferior to somebody else. That's it. And if you want to equate intelligence to the stock market, look at every asshole that YOLO'd AMC and GME that had no clue what they were doing and made tons of money, or every idiot that went into SHIB or Doge at the beginning, including myself, and made tons of money having no idea what they were doing. Everyone that's like, it's all this is going to go to $100,000. You really think that those people were intelligent at the time? No. Don't sell yourself short, man. Everyone here can learn. Everybody. All right? And even if you don't learn it from us, we're not the end all be all, man. We're not the end all be all. We don't have all the answers. Okay? We don't. That's the truth. We don't have all the answers. There's no guarantee we're going to make you a bunch of money. There's no guarantee that we're going to change your life or all that crap. We just put together a really good platform with a hell of a community. That's what we offer. And Mike comes on here every night and gives you guys a ton of free shit. And yeah, we sell memberships on here too, but you get a lot of stuff for free on here also. And I don't know. I guess I'm in a mood tonight, Mike. I'm sorry.
Dude, I'm loving it. Hey, I'm loving it. You do you. I'm proud. This is great. I love everything you're saying right now.
All I'm saying is that I don't know. The comment from Donald bothered me.
It hit home, bro. You know, it hit home.
Not bothered me like he upset me.
No.
It bothered me like
no one should feel that way.
Yeah, like that shouldn't be the problem, you know? I thought he was gonna say some shit like it's close to the holidays and I don't know if I should spend on this or that, because that's a question we get a lot right now, and that's fine. I just didn't think that was going to be the question.
Yeah. And you're right. Like there were like people that think that way, people that think, oh, I'm not Ivy League educated. Oh, I never worked on Wall Street, so this stock market game is not for me. People that think that way is literally the reason why Adam and I built True Trading Group. You know, when we tell you guys our goal is to empower and level the playing field for the retail trader and investor, we're serious about that. You don't need to graduate top of your class from Princeton or Yale or Dartmouth to understand this stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to work at a hedge fund to understand this stuff. All of you are capable of learning a new skill. This is just another skill. Like all of you have a job, right? Whatever you do for a living, whether you're a teacher, a police officer, a construction worker, a doctor, you were taught that skill. You were not born with that skill. You acquired it through training, through hard work. This is no different. It's another skill that as long as you have access to a proper training, you could learn how to do it. There is no difference, Donald, between you and the thousands of members in True Trading Group that are making money or becoming better traders on a daily basis.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. I'm gonna stay on for a bit, Mike. Kind of feeling it.
You do you, bro. I'm enjoying this.
All right. You know what, Mike? You want to do a little improv tonight? Let's get away from the regular script. Change it up
What do we
a
got?
bit. All right. Talk about what happened in the market today. Get into the SPY a bit.
Okay. Let's talk about the SPY. Nasty. Actually, the SPY wasn't even the worst part today. The worst part today was the NASDAQ. Look at that candle on the NASDAQ. That is disgusting. We literally erased yesterday's entire day. You guys remember yesterday I was on here with Matt Kors and we're like, wow, what a candle. This is amazing. And then today, literally erased it. The whole entire day of yesterday gone. Why? I'll explain to you guys why. Okay, now that obviously pulled the SPY down with it. The SPY just missed that all-time high. There's your all-time high on the SPY. We were gapping up to here pre-market. Pre-market, we were here. We were at all-time highs today, pre-market. Then what happened? That caused the markets to literally go down 10 points from your pre-market high to your intraday low. 10 points from 475 to 465. What on earth could have happened to cause the markets to reverse like that? Well, earlier this morning, New York Standard Eastern Time, the Bank of England raised interest rates. It was unexpected. So you might remember how yesterday Jerome Powell came out and we had the Fed meeting, which was the United States, the Federal Reserve here in the United States. That's the central bank for the United States, the Federal Reserve. United Kingdom, England, their version of Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve, okay, is the Bank of England. It's called the BOE. So if you ever hear someone talk about the BOE, it's the Bank of England. They raised interest rates. Jerome Powell and the Federal Reserve yesterday did not raise interest rates, but told you they're going to next year. The markets loved it. The markets loved the fact that we're raising rates next year, but at a slow pace. Only a 0.9% expected Fed funds rate next year is low. 1.6% in 2023 is low. 2.1% in 2024 is low. That's a very slow, methodical raise in interest rates. And the markets loved it. The markets were like, that tells us the Fed, they don't think they're behind the curve of inflation. They still feel good. You know, we're going to raise rates slowly, and the economy is doing well enough that we can handle the increase in interest rates like that, as long as it's a slow increase, which is what the Fed gave you yesterday. That's why everybody was so excited. But then today, to everyone's surprise, the Bank of England raised rates. That scared the markets a little bit. That shook things up. It shook things up because it made people think, wait a second, the BOE is raising interest rates now. That doesn't fit with what the Fed said yesterday. So why are they raising rates now? Does that mean maybe the Fed is a little off? Maybe they're going to have to raise rates a bit more aggressively than what they initially said? And that got people worried again. All of the same high valuation stocks that were bought yesterday, the semiconductors, right? Nvidia, look at Nvidia. Nvidia, are you kidding? Look at that. That's disgusting. That's a horrific looking candle. After we had this big day yesterday, all of these stocks got hit. All of them. It's like yesterday never happened. Because people now are scared that maybe the Federal Reserve is going to have to raise rates faster than they said. That's why the market sold off today. That's when things got weak. All right. That's when the market started to shift from bullish pre-market, because pre-market we were at 475. Then we started to sell off. And then to just add fuel to the fire, you got really negative news headlines out of the UK for COVID. 88,000 new cases in one day, which absolutely shattered their previous record for a one-day case count. 88,000 in one day, shattered their record. And then you had the medical professional, I forgot what organization they're a part of. It was in Ontario, it was in Canada, but they said that the hospitals in Canada or in Ontario are going to, the ICU units will be completely overwhelmed by January 1st. And those two pieces of COVID news from the UK and from Canada They came out literally within 2 to 3 minutes apart. UK came first, then the Canadian news came about 2 to 3 minutes after the fact. And then that was maybe an hour or 2 hours. That was about 3 hours after the Bank of England raised interest rates. And that gave you that weakness in the market that the market could not shake off. It was too much. It was COVID and it was interest rates packed into one. And it just made everybody forget about what happened yesterday. And the markets gave you this pullback today. And it's a damaging pullback. It's a damaging pullback from a technical standpoint. Doesn't mean the Santa Claus rally is over. I'm not ready to say the Santa Claus rally is over because we've had similar price action to this in the past. And I'll show you a very clear example of that, where you gap up to all-time highs and then have a very deep pullback that looks like everything is kind of over. Let me show you one example of when this took place. November of 2020. I don't know if you guys remember November of 2020. This is the day that we got the Pfizer vaccine. If everybody remembers this, this was the Pfizer vaccine. We gapped up to all-time highs and then sold off all the way back down. Now, in a regular world scenario, a chart that looks like this would be bearish. This would be a sign of a reversal. But did the bull run end at that moment? No, it did not. We did still continue higher. I am not ready to say that the Santa Claus rally is over. If we get down to here, I will say the Santa Claus rally is probably over. But if we can hold a higher low versus the support that was put in place prior to the Fed meeting, this level is very, very important. Not only is this the support level prior to the Fed announcement, it will also be, if it gets tested, the 50-day moving average, this blue line you see on my screen. That is going to be a very important level of support that traders all around the world are going to pay attention to. You do not want to see the SPY get beneath that level. If it does, I think it is a straight shot right to here. I think it will be a straight shot right to there. You do not want to see that level get broken. That's my opinion. So as long as we can stay above this level, you do have the chance of the markets, kind of finding its footing again tomorrow, finding its footing, and then maybe climbing itself back to all-time highs over the next 2 weeks. Still possible, still in play. I'm not ready to throw the Santa Claus rally out the window just yet. The market was just unable to shake off those news headlines today. Okay? So that's what happened today. That's why the markets pulled back. All right? So, and COVID is getting kind of crazy again. The COVID cases are really nuts. You have a lot of NBA games are being canceled. NFL teams might not be able to field a team because there's so many players that are out for like a COVID quarantine. It's nuts. It's nuts right now. It really is. It's crazy. But, so far, hopefully, like you said, that Omicron is a less severe variant. And if it's a more contagious, less severe variant, it's actually the path to the end. If it's a less severe, more contagious variant. Historically, you've actually seen that respiratory illnesses and diseases that have come up throughout the course of time have ended with a more severe, a more contagious but less severe strain of that virus. Influenza virus did the same thing. When the influenza virus first came about, very similar scenario. When it first came about, it destroyed, everything that it touched because it was the first time our bodies had ever experienced that virus. And then it kept mutating, and then a new strain that was more contagious but less severe. It just got to everybody, and then you built the natural immunity. So there are a lot of people in the medical field that are talking about this Omicron wave that you're going to experience in the winter could allow us to come into the spring and officially be over with the pandemic as you reach herd immunity. So
isn't winter just now? I mean, we're in the winter now. It's December.
Well, yeah, but your winter months are going to be really December, and then January, February, and that's really your winter. That's like
Got
your
it.
flu season. I mean, that's when everybody gets sick, because that's when the temperatures are cold. That's when the temperatures drop. I mean, listen, I know you're in Miami, Mr. Show Off, but other people that live in other parts of the world have to deal with cold weather.
All right.
Yeah, usually like in the Northeast, usually January and February are usually way worse than December. December, you'll get like in the 40s. January, February is when it drops down to like the 20s and even the 10s. It's terrible.
All right. Somebody asks, is Canada going to go into lockdowns again? Who knows?
Yes, I would probably say yes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I have no idea. It's my opinion. But I think
they probably will in Saskatchewan, because that place sucks.
Yeah, Canada's pretty crazy.
All right. So what do we do, Mike? What do we do? Are we fucked? I'm sorry.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not fucked. We're not fucked. The economy is still strong. I don't foresee the United States going into any type of lockdown. You might get, some restrictions with maybe some schools might make kids go learn from home again. How that's going to work, I have no idea. Parents are going back to work. I don't know how kids are going to be home again in certain states that are going to make kids work from home. And I know New York, some school districts in New York are talking about maybe preparing your kids to work to learn from home again. I don't know.
I got a question, and I'm asking because you obviously you know more about this than I do. I mean, if businesses have to close again, right, and people have to go home, restaurants close, movie theaters close, all that happens, right? Does the government, in your opinion, put more stimulus? I mean, what do you do at that point?
I think it would be the biggest mistake that our government.
Yeah, but whether you agree with it or not it's just a hypothetical. What do you think? Like, what do you think happens?
If we were to if we were to force an economic shutdown again, the markets would go down significantly. And I think at this stage, even stimulus from the government would not cause the markets to go back up, because the markets would read that as, if we thought inflation was bad before, now there's no question if the government drops another $2 trillion of stimulus into the economy. So if we go into another economic shutdown and the government decides to print more money, it would be extremely problematic. And the Federal Reserve will have to raise rates way faster than they want to next year, because you're going to go to the store and a gallon of milk is going to cost you $15.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen either.
Yeah, the amount of civil unrest that would come from that would be way worse than anything else.
Yeah, I don't think that. I think it's very well known that the overwhelming majority of the population is completely against a complete forced lockdown again. Yeah, people are for social distancing and being careful and maybe wearing masks, but I don't think you can probably, in the single digits of the amount of people in the population that actually think that we should shut down the economy again. And I just don't see it being, you just have to start to think about these things logically. And the reason why, no matter how bad COVID gets, I don't think that from like a federal level that you would start to see forced actual lockdowns. You've got midterm elections coming up in 2022. And the last thing that a Democrat White House, Senate, and House of Representatives wants going into what's going to be a shaky 2022 midterms with what just happened in Virginia is going into the midterm elections on the back of another forced economic lockdown with inflation running rampant out of control. It's almost a shoo-in to just for the Democrats to just shoot themselves in the foot and give control of the House and Senate back to Republicans. So I don't think Democrats are going to do that. That's just me thinking logically. And I'm not talking about, I don't ever share my political views, Democrat, Republican, whatever. I'm just talking to you just from the mind of a trader. Like, I don't think logically that any Democrat is going to want to force a lockdown knowing that their ass is on the line in a couple months. That's why I don't think we're going to go back into a lockdown in the United States. So I think they're just going to keep pushing vaccine booster, mask, vaccine booster, until you get out of COVID. And that's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's completely insane. You know?
Yeah.
So what else, Mike?
I'm short Tesla. I'll tell you guys about that, about my short trade today. We talked about it just briefly earlier, but I'll walk you through it a little bit more in detail.
I meant about the SPY, like about overall markets.
I mean, we kind of talked about it. Like
wait, scroll back out for a second. Is that a Bitcoin chart?
That's the SPY.
Looks like a Bitcoin chart.
Yeah, watch. So like, this is what everybody's worried about. You see that right there?
Yeah.
That's everyone's worried about.
Okay.
You want to see what the market looks like when I pan out?
Yeah. Something wrong with y'all. Something wrong with you people. y'all need Jesus.
So here's the COVID low. There's the COVID low.
Are you kidding?
I'm not kidding. That's the COVID low, and this is what we have done since COVID. And then when I zoom all the way in, that's what people are scared about.
That's stupid. That means that all those people bought at the top of everything, and now they're just concerned.
Yes.
Which makes sense, because if you think about the sheer amount of people that got involved in the market since 2019, 2020, I mean, you're talking literally close to 10 million people, new people that have never traded before, got involved in the markets while everyone's stuck at home.
Brother, that's just Robinhood.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's just Robinhood. That's just Robinhood new accounts. You guys got to realize, and you know what? This is actually a really good point. And this is just why, you know, when I tell you guys about empowering the retail traders, okay, when the markets crash, okay, when the markets do this, retail traders panic and they sell. Okay.
Yeah, selling begets selling, buying begets buying.
Retail traders will wait for the market to crash. Right around here is when the retail trader realizes the stock market's crashing and they say, what do I do? And then it goes down to here and then sheer panic sets in and they sell right here. But institutions and professionals have been selling since up here. Retail are the last ones to sell. And then what happens? Retail say, oh man, the stock market, it's too scary right now. The market's bad. It's not a good time to invest. The stock market's crashing. So they don't get involved. But who does get involved? The professionals that just sold up here. They all just bought back right down here. And now the professionals are the ones that will ride this entire gravy train until the markets go back to all-time highs. And then all of a sudden now the retail trader that's sold right here says, oh, the markets are at all-time highs. Now's a good time for me to get back in. It's safe. The markets are rallying. That means I should buy.
So hang on. So essentially, every time someone it's so crazy when you look at it like that. So essentially, that should piss you off, no? Not you.
It should piss you guys off.
It should piss you guys off. That, I mean, that's insane that's what's going on. because it's literally just catering to the fear of people that bought at the top. It's like trying to placate or like coddle the people that bought at the top because they were uneducated, they didn't know what they were doing, and they were following the pack.
Exactly.
And it's not their fault. They wanted to get better at and have a safety net for themselves, so they get into the markets.
Just so everyone understands, my TTG fam, and if you've been following my live streams for a while since the COVID crash, I was screaming at the top of my lungs for about a month and a half to buy this sell-off. I don't care. Don't take my word for it now. It doesn't matter to me. All my live streams are on this YouTube channel. Just go back to March and April of 2020 and watch those live streams. Every day, I'm saying to you, this is the greatest wealth building opportunity of my lifetime. You need to be buying now. And I was buying everything. Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, AMD, Nvidia, PayPal, Square, everything I can get my hands on. Okay? Don't be part of the uneducated crowd that panics out and sells everything down here. Be part of the educated group that buys everything right here.
What would you call the people that are panicking over today?
I mean, people that are...
Is it worse than me dropping an F-bomb? Because...
You know, I just feel that you have so many people so many retail people that got into the markets here.
Yeah.
You know, and they don't have the profits that other people do from here. So they see COVID, they have nightmares about this. And when they see, big red candles, they think, oh my goodness, maybe that's the start of that.
Right. And also real quick, guys, I understand, like, I have a really good idea of how public companies work and finance and background and all that stuff, but I'm not a trader. So I'm having a conversation with Mike, knowing about the topic, but I'm not. Someone said, oh, he's teaching his guy fundamentals right now. I'm not a trading moderator in True Trading Group. I started True Trading Group. Mike and I incorporated it in 2014. We launched in 2016. I run the whole business side of True Trading Group. But I also know enough to know that when your stock chart looks like a reverse water slide, like... You don't act like an idiot. Right?
Yeah. And I also...
That's so insane, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's a ridiculous move. And to put that into perspective, never mind, like, that's from the COVID low. Look what happens when I go back even further in time. So you guys remember 2008 when the world was ending? That was that. Look at the market now.
Anyone that's freaking out about the market, right? Yo, the Santa Claus rally doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Santa Claus rally doesn't matter. We've already gone to Venus. It doesn't matter. What's wrong with you guys? You would have had to have been... Like, my 7-year-old daughter could have made money in the market over the past 2 years.
Well, listen, let's be fair. These people...
I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah, listen, a lot of people just don't know, man. It's not, a lot of people, they just see what they see on the news, and they see stock market crash, blood in the streets, and they're scared. I mean, money is an emotional subject. And everybody is scared to lose money. And whenever they see the stock markets crashing, they think that it's not a good time to get into the markets. But when the media...
I don't see a crash. Do you see a crash?
No, I'm not talking about now.
I mean, look, we put crash in our headlines because, look, I like the clickbait. And here we are together. And it's nice. It's nice to be together on a live stream. So, yeah, whatever. Sue me. However... I don't, this is a little ridiculous.
Point being, guys, don't be part of the crowd. Just get educated so that you can kind of understand what's going on in the market so that you can make better decisions. And that's really the end of the day in a nutshell. That's what we're talking about. Understand what is happening, understand how to identify opportunities so that you can take advantage when they present. That's it. But when you're not informed, it's like it's the opposite. When opportunity is there, people are scared. But
if I'm a retail trader and I'm listening to guys like you and I'm watching what's going on online and on the news, and I actually get a little bit of insight as to where the SPY was in 2008 to where it is now and what's kind of happened. I got to tell you, man, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. What does somebody do to get involved in the markets now? Like, how could they make money in this type of market? Obviously, you can just play the action, right? You can buy puts, you can short, you can, play the VIX, all that stuff, right? I mean, at this point, do you see the potential for some sort of money making or wealth building opportunity like that exists? I mean, I agree with you. I don't think it's going back to 200s either, right? But is there I don't know. Wait, before you answer that, hang on a second. Smiley says, and Smiley's a member, what is your advice for retail traders that are struggling because they bought near the top? I think it would calm some fears to hear your input.
Okay. My input on retail traders that bought near the top. I'll tell you this. Your time horizon is everything. Because
I think the markets go higher over the long term, dude.
Of course.
Yeah, you just got to be patient now.
Quote. I'll give you one line that I want you to always remember. Today's highs will be tomorrow's lows. Okay. The markets, people have said the markets were too expensive for all eternity. Okay. When you go back in time and we go all the way back to 1995, people thought the market was expensive.
Yo, I got to tell you though, side note, 95, 96, 97, 98, some of the best years of my life.
Yeah. Everybody thought the market was expensive. And then you had the dot-com bubble. And then the market crashed. Okay. And then you had this area where literally the markets just went sideways. Okay. And with a slow, methodical climb for like 7 years back to all-time highs. And then it crashed again in 2008. And then every single year thereafter, people said that the market was too expensive. Every single year. Now, do I think the markets are expensive right now? I actually do. I've sold 50% of my long-term holdings.
Well, you could just tell. Look how, if you look at the other leg ups for all the other times that it made moves, look how steep this one is.
Yeah. So my input to you would be, it depends on your time horizon. If you invested near the top, if you invested here and you're retiring in 1 or 2 years, if it was me, I would be uneasy. So my father is retiring within the next, 6 to 12 months.
Oh, guys retiring?
Yeah. And this year, he has begun lightening up his equity exposure, moving to more fixed income type of stuff. because now he's getting ready to retire. So he wants less risk, less exposure, more capital preservation rather than risk and high growth. He's looking for income off of his money rather than growth on his money. That's what happens when you switch over to retirement versus when you're working and you're earning a living. So if that was the case, and again, I am not a licensed financial professional. I'm telling you my opinion on what I would do if it was me, if it was my money, and what I'm telling you what I've told my father to do.
You just tell them what you've done.
And that is to lighten up on your long-term exposure. But however, if your plan is to be invested in the markets for the next 10 to 15 years, I can say with a straight face that 10 to 15 years from now, I believe the markets will be significantly higher than where they are today.
Yeah, but you don't have any proof of that.
So when the Dow Jones was at 5,000, people thought it was expensive. 10,000 expensive, 15 expensive, 20 expensive, 25 expensive, 30 expensive. Guess what? We're at 36,000. And we look 10 years from now, we'll be at 50,000. And the day I die, we'll be at 70,000. I don't know. But I truly, strongly believe that. So, I hope that helps kind of settle some people or ease some concerns. Just remember, today's highs are tomorrow's lows, and not
just
like
remember,
not literally today, tomorrow, like, in the figurative sense of the words, like today meaning present time, tomorrow meaning the future. It's like when people thought that this massive double top from the dot-com bubble, and then, so this was the dot-com bubble bursting, and then this was the 2008 housing market crisis. Nobody thought that that's it. They're like, oh my God, look at that double top. The market's just crashed. That's it. The market's too expensive. But if you had bought the market at the highs in 2007, right there, let's go all the way back. Okay. If you had bought the market right there at the highs, let's say that is where you got long, right there. And then the market crashed in 2008 and you lost 50% of your money. Look where your money would be today. That's what I mean by today's highs are tomorrow's lows.
Yeah, and if you don't want to look here, I got an even better one. If you don't want to look left on a chart before you purchase, then you better have a strong stomach.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, folks. So listen, I understand that nobody likes to see money go down. Nobody likes when the markets do this and everybody watches their accounts go down. I get that. Believe me, I get it. But that's why it's all related to timing. Like the timing of when you are investing and what your expectations are very important, because my father at this stage cannot afford to sit out a 3 to 5 year, pullback in the markets, like after the dot-com bubble, because he's retired. He needs that money. But if you're not retiring for any time soon, every sell-off is a buying opportunity. Now, myself, I'm 36 years old. I'm not retiring anytime soon. I want the markets to crash. Every time the market does this, I'm the happiest person on the face of the earth. Why? Because I will use my ability as a trader to make obscene amounts of money on the way down.
It's actually nauseating how much money.
Yeah. Make obscene amounts of money on the way down, but then also have the wherewithal to invest so I can make money back on the way up, because I get to buy really good quality companies at really good quality prices. So when the markets crash, I don't get nervous. I don't get scared. I don't get upset. I get actually very happy and excited. But again, that's because I'm not retiring. So this is why your time horizon is very important. So I hope, Smile, I hope that was helpful. Okay. I hope that was helpful. and that's kind of my thoughts on meds. There's my input. You asked me for my input for people that bought up near the highs. I hope that was helpful, man. I really do. I hope that was helpful.
I mean, it would appear that if Dr. Gottlieb is correct and all these other people are correct, right, that maybe Omicron, by the way, my wife's friend is Greek, and she corrected me when I said it. She told me that it's not an effing transformer, and said it's Omicron is how you pronounce it in Greek.
We're not going to pronounce it with the Greek.
I'm not. I'm just saying
Omicron. I mean, come on.
Right.
Imagine if I just came on here every day and was like, guys, Omicron.
Right. No, that's fine. I'm saying that if Dr. Gottlieb is correct and some of these other professionals are correct, it would appear, and let's say for the sake of argument that Jerome Powell is correct and or the insinuation that they're a little bit ahead of inflation still, it would appear that going into the new year, that once we get out of like winter, whatever happens between now and the end of winter, that could be a pretty interesting spring and summer.
Yeah.
And even an interesting end of winter. It'd be, it seemed like now is the time to really buckle down and learn how to do this for real.
Yeah, because I think next year is going to be insane. And let me explain to you why. Because I think next year you're going to get massive moves in both directions, and that's why I think that next year is going to be insane. I think you're going to get the strongest consumer data you have ever seen in your life. Because you guys have to realize, like, the global economy really has never been able to fully 100% open. COVID has been here for so long.
Yo, real talk, I wish it was anyone but the Brits today. Germany, I could start, I don't know. I just have a thing. I don't really like, I don't know. I like Kingsman and James Bond.
Kingsman's a great movie.
Boris just looks like a disheveled schmuck.
Oh, that's not nice.
I'm sorry.
He does look disheveled, but that's not
He
nice.
looks completely frazzled.
Get the man a comb. Why does
he looks like a fat Bernie Sanders?
Just give him a comb. The leader of a country, give him a comb. Somebody comb this guy's hair.
Somebody hold him down and like put some gel in it.
He doesn't even need gel. Just comb it. Give him a brush. Can we get the man a brush? Anybody get him a brush? Anyway.
Tomorrow night's thumbnail is going to be Boris Jordan with different. We're not Boris
Jordan. It should have been tonight's thumbnail. It
Boris Johnson.
Boris Jordan. Wait, we keep saying Boris Jordan.
Boris Johnson.
That's the guy from Cure Leaf. He keeps saying the wrong name. I don't care. I really don't. Anyway. So yeah. So guys, I think next year is going to be nuts. I think you're going to have, really strong consumer, because when we're finally over COVID and the pandemic is actually over and the global economy is able to reopen.
Is it ever going to be over, man? Or do you think it's just going to be like the flu? That it's going to, you think it's ever going to truly be over? Or is it just something we're going to live with?
The pandemic will be over. COVID will still be here, but the pandemic will be over.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me ask you guys a question. If you guys liked what we did tonight with Mike and myself, type the number 1 in chat if you guys liked what we did tonight. That's cool. Even Dirty Cuban liked it. And he's a dirty Cuban.
We're just letting it fly tonight.
Why not, man? Who cares?
We're just letting it fly. Well, listen, my Tesla trade is going down, so that's good.
See how it opens tomorrow. Don't get ahead of yourself, champ.
Yeah, I know. Tomorrow is a new day. tomorrow Tesla will gap up $25 on me. I'll be like, what the fuck? We'll see. I'm still short it. I want 910, 900. I want that tomorrow. We'll see if we get there. We took some profit off already, though, so I've got a cushion. I got some protection on my position.
Got it. Cool. I think a lot of people liked it. All right. Well, this was fun.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I mean, I think we covered it. Do you guys have anything else you want us to cover tonight?
Yeah. Is there anything? Any other questions before Because what I'll do next, I'll show everyone.
Yeah, just show them the platform, give them the offer, and let's go to sleep.
Yeah, everyone that's interested. So, guys, what I'll do now.
Well, hang on. Anyone else? Did we not cover something that you want us to talk about? Where is the value in the market?
Financials and health. Financials, healthcare are where what I like. Financials, healthcare, materials.
Dirty Cuban said that he lost $367 on Nvidia. I think I need to join TTG. No, don't join TTG. Go lose $2,000 more, then come join True Trading Group. 367 isn't enough.
He's kidding. He's kidding.
Oye, bro. Like, why you lose 367 and not join True Trading Group? Come on, man.
I'm gonna go paint my bathroom.
Is that an expression, or are you actually painting your bathroom?
One of my guest bathrooms. We got a bunch of people coming over for Christmas and stuff. And
so you're gonna have a super spreader event.
Yeah. One of the bathrooms aren't. Danielle doesn't.
Mike, PTC. Any favorite healthcare stocks?
I mean, Pfizer's fantastic. I like AbbVie, ABBV. I like United Health.
So people are like, you need to get him a nap. What is Shug smoking tonight? Absolutely nothing. If you'd like, we can go back to the regularly scheduled program. I just thought this would be like a nice change of pace. Let's see. We are open for business tomorrow. It was refreshing. Look, man, the thing of it is that we really only use, we have the live stream on here. We do it 6 nights a week. We have a script we stick to. We go through it. We give some good lessons. It's nice to kind of like deviate a little bit, right? Is it not nice to kind of, Mike, was this not a little better just for at least a night?
Yeah, I'm having a great time.
Yeah. It was nice to kind of pivot a little, I think.
I had a great time.
So
teach us how to profit like you, Big Mike. That's what we're doing. That's literally my goal. I want each and every single one of you to become better traders.
Give us a nice signal before you go to bed. How about a turn signal to the checkout page, big dog?
I want you guys to, every single one of you, I want you guys to become better traders than I am.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we come on here every night. It's not just a saying. The better you guys do, the better our business grows. If you guys are making money, we're going to get more signups, more members. We're going to get more support.
So Adam, somebody just asked me just one question that I just saw. They asked it a bunch of times, and I assume they're probably worried about this position. They said, if I'm long IWM, where would I set my stop loss? You're not going to like my answer, but I don't know when you're in from. I don't know when you're long from, but there is an absolute absurd amount of support underneath 210, all the way down to like, oh, you're not going to like this. Your stop loss would be like below 204.50. Let me see. I feel like from wherever you are in, 204.50 is probably going to be too far for you. So I would say set it around 206.75.
All right. All right. Let's
Yeah, let me. I'll show everybody now, guys. Guys, do me here. Let's see who's on the live stream right now. That's not a member. If you guys are not a member and you're interested in learning about the platform, because I'll show it to you, just type the letters TTG in chat right now. If you are not a member, type TTG in chat right now. I'd love to see how many people are still with us that had to endure the wonderful conversation that Adam and I had throughout this entire evening. But type TTG. Let's see. We got Dant. We got Jesus with me 7 times. We
Why
got
7
Maria
times?
Youngman, Editha, Justin Dadao.
It's Uditha.
J9. Coach Maxwell. Satbir.
Oh,
Jason
the code
Barr,
word tonight is, hold on,
Jeremy.
feet.
That is such a lie.
That's the code word tonight.
Yeah, I know that's the code word, but the sentence your code words are putting together is one of the worst lies you've ever told in your life.
It's feet. That's the code word, feet.
If you're not a member, you have no idea what we're talking about a code word, but we do like these fun giveaways with members. So the code word, if you're a member.
Let me explain fun giveaways. So we tell our members to come on here every night and listen for a code word. Then in a couple, well, is it tomorrow? I may extend it. You come on, man. I'm almost done. Send me a little message like, what, are you gonna get the cane and pull me off, Michael? We're making good time. It's only an hour and 20 minutes. So we do this thing where we go ahead and we're gonna give our members what did we say, Mike? Was it what did I put? It doesn't matter. They get cash.
They get money.
They get money. Here. So yeah, we give $250 to 10 members every 2 weeks if they can give us the code words. It's just a fun way to keep people engaged. So, yep, feet. And that's feet, F-E-E-T, not F-E-A-T.
You know what's funny? Like, there's such crazy people in the world. I just checked my Twitter and I sent out a message. I sent out a tweet the other day because I was so impressed with how Jerome Powell handled the press conference.
I love him.
I go, Jerome Powell could not have done a better job today. My hat's off to this man's ability to carefully navigate each word to meticulous perfection. He's perfected the art of the Q&A. Somebody replies and goes, what? A financial global meltdown rapidly approaching and you're slapping this guy on the back? You think one of the elites are going to allow you in their bunker because you helped perpetuate all their lies?
Yes. I already got my tickets to the bunker. Fuck you.
Fuck.
I'm going to build my own bunker.
Oh, my goodness. I hope that person's watching right now. You're pathetic. Hi, all the people that type TTG, let me actually just show you guys real quick. Let me show you the platform. Let me tell you about the holiday sale that we have. I don't know if you guys, tonight's live stream was pretty fun, pretty informal. But if you guys, on a serious level, if you guys are really looking to become part of the TTG family, we got some really great offers. We have a holiday sale that is running for you guys here today. Remember, our goal is to level the playing field for the retail trader. And we really need to make sure that the TTG platform is within reach financially for all people that want it. Okay. And that's why we are slowly walking the price of our membership up to $22.12, but we're not there yet. Don't freak out. This is part of our holiday sale going on right now. You guys can actually join a membership to Trading Group for just $11.84. That's $1,184 for the whole year. It's the cheapest you're going to get access to a membership at True Trading Group, because then the price of the membership is going to start to go up as you roll into the new year until we move up to 2212.
I have 11 laptops tonight.
Oh, wow. That's not a lot.
And I have no more for the weekend.
Okay.
I think it's finally happened.
Okay. Well, here we go. All right. So, guys, that's actually going to be a 46% discount on the membership price.
Yeah, and we keep saying it's going up. So, like, the past 2 nights, it was supposed to go up. But honestly, like, I just got super lazy. So it did not go up the past 2 nights. So tomorrow morning, it is going to make a jump. So if you took advantage of 1184, fantastic. If not, tonight really will be your last chance. I'm literally doing it before I go to sleep.
All right. So there you guys go. You heard it right there. So here's the deal. So there's 11 laptops that are remaining. So we've got room for 11 people that want to join tonight. You can use the coupon code TTG121. Go to ttgoffer.com and use that coupon code. You'll get the 46% discount. You're also, though, going to get 2 small private study groups with one of the pro traders at True Trading Group. So you can get, individual attention, ask questions, go over lessons and topics that you guys are struggling with, so we can really help speed up that learning curve. And you're also going to have a chance to earn a brand new laptop. Okay. We literally will ship you a laptop free. We even cover the shipping costs upon you becoming TTG certified. That means that you have completed all of our courses, you've passed all of our quizzes, and you attended. I'm sorry. That's the money back guarantee. We got one of those too. But if you just become TTG certified, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, we'll send you a free laptop. The process usually takes about 4 to 6 weeks to become TTG certified. You get a certificate. You can put on your wall, share it on social media. You get a green check mark next to your username in chat. But I've seen it done way faster. It all depends on how much time you put towards it. The curriculum is available 24/7. It goes at your own pace, on your own schedule. So no matter how much time you don't have or you do have, it's there for you whenever you guys want it. Okay. And lastly, we also have a money back guarantee. It's a complete full money back guarantee. Adam, we have a complete full money back guarantee with your membership. So if you guys actually join right now for $11.84, if you go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group, that's all I'm asking from you. Give me a little effort. Show me you're actually trying to learn this skill. And if you still fail after doing that, if you do not make your $11.84 back at least once, we are going to give you back $2,184. Yes, you heard me correctly. I did not stutter. I'm being dead serious. Your internet connection is fine. I said, if you do not make your $11.84 back at least once, I'm going to give you $2,184 back. So your membership fee plus an extra $1,000 back on top. That is how much we stand behind this program. That is how much we believe in our ability to help you succeed. Okay? If our members were just losing money, I wouldn't be able to offer you a money back guarantee. Never mind, give you an extra $1,000 back on top. True Trading Group would no longer be able to be in business if we were losing $1,000 on every person that signed up. But I'm comfortable giving you that money back guarantee because since 2017, our refund rate is a measly, pathetic, minuscule 1.78%.
So many adjectives.
That is why I'm able to comfortably offer you that money back guarantee. I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is, and this is how I prove it to you. Everything I'm telling you is on our website. You're getting exactly everything I'm saying to you here. And the next 11 people to go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. If you do not make back that membership fee at least once after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, attending a study group, you're getting your membership fee back plus an extra $1,000. But don't forget, you're also getting the free laptop. And you're going to keep that free laptop. You got those 2 small private study groups to help speed up your learning curve as well. Now, let me show you everything that comes with your membership. Okay. Everything I'm going to show you is included with your membership. You do not pay $1 extra for any of these tools and resources. They are all included when you pay $11.84. You're going to get our trading performance journal. You see it on our screen. This is going to track your stock, option, and crypto, even futures trades, and give you real statistics and data on your trading so we can figure out where you're making mistakes so we can improve. You also get our Benzinga Pro real-time news feed. You'll get news as soon as it hits the wire. No more delay. The faster you get the news, the faster you can react. The more of an advantage you will have over other traders. Then you get Coach Stream's full book level 2. shows you all the market makers. You have ETNA's Trade Simulator, lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data, so you can practice first before you risk your hard-earned money. The Trade Ideas Scanner shows you what stocks are making highs, lows, have surges in volume. And this is broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, we make sure you focus on the hottest stocks during the day. We just added options flow and dark pool data as well. Dark pool data used to be something only hedge funds and Wall Street professionals had access to, not anymore. Now the THD family have access to this on their dashboard. Then you have our proprietary scanner, same functionality as FinViz Elite. You can also click on any one of the stocks on the scanner, get an unlimited amount of downloadable analyst ratings. That'll tell you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating on that particular stock, price targets, insider selling, insider buying. It's all right there for you. You don't pay $1 extra for any of this. You pay $11.84, you get all this information. Then you have our social sentiment scanner, which actually scours Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tells you what stocks are being mentioned the most. That can really help you guys stay ahead of the crowd. Then you've got TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares. You're going to get at least 10 easy to follow, actionable, real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders that's currently sporting over an 80% win rate, and we're fully transparent. We keep a trading journal on our website. It tracks every buy and sell that our moderators make, so you can see if you followed our trading alerts, how you would be performing. Then you got those 2 small private study groups. I told you guys about them. Speed up that learning curve with a THD Pro. Then you've got our curriculum. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money once you join. You get every single course as a member when you pay $11.84. This is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. Everybody welcome Timothy. Timothy, newest member of the group, welcome. 10 laptops left. That's it. Then we're no more. 10 laptops left. Everybody welcome Timothy. Remember, guys, go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121.
I will have Android tablets tomorrow and throughout the weekend. I just won't have. I just don't think we're gonna have laptops.
All right, so there you go, guys. So no more laptop. We got 10 laptops left. After that, it'll be Android tablets. All right, it'll be Android tablets after that. So we got 10 of them left. All right. Then now the courses: beginner and foundation courses for those that are brand new, advanced courses for those that are experienced. Also courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got all of it. It's in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. And then you have a video library on top of that, in addition to that, that has well over 100 hours of educational video content. These are workshops that we conduct with our members, like how to grow a small account, how to trade working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, just to name a couple of them. And of course, the chat room, where the mods and I are there. There's myself and 8 other professional traders that are calling out trades and providing market commentary. We share our screen with you during the day so you see what we see. We're talking to you on the microphone like I'm talking to you now. We call out our trades in real time in advance of making them, provide market commentary from pre-market till after hours. We're there with you the whole day. And you can also send us direct messages and ask us questions.
You guys, but you're not real, but you can't possibly be available to answer those questions, can you?
Indeed, I am.
So wait, so if they sign up, they can actually talk to you during the day?
Yes, if they sign up, they can actually send me private messages during the day and ask my opinion on any particular stock that they're looking at.
And do you reply to it?
I reply.
No, you don't.
So sometimes I don't reply right away.
Hung low, please sign up, bro. I need you. I need you in chat.
I need you in chat.
Hung low, please. Please sign up.
Jessica's excited about that one. So, guys, listen, seriously. Our goal is to disrupt this industry. Seriously. We got to provide insane value and results. Seriously. I know we're having fun tonight, but this isn't a laughing matter.
Yes.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry.
Yo, some of these names are amazing. If Dirty Cuban and Hung Low and all these people sign up, what the fuck?
It's going to be a good day in chat tomorrow.
Yo,
I'll say that.
I need this. Don't
It's gonna
be
be a good day in
selfish.
chat tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday.
Yo, can you guys just at least do the trial? Hung I don't care about anyone else. Just hung low specifically. Can you please do the trial? Oh. All right.
So guys, listen seriously. So you've got the trial that Adam's talking about. It's a 1 week trial. It's only $3. You can go to ttgthree.com. It's only $3. One-time payment, no auto renew, no recurring payment. It's just one-time payment, $3. ttgthree.com. All right. You won't get the big 46% discount. The biggest discount you'll get as a trial is 35%. But if you guys want that full discount, again, go to ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. All right, that'll get you the 46% discount. The 2 small private study groups. You'll get the chance to earn the free laptop, and then that money back guarantee, where I'm going to give you guys back an extra $1,000 on top of your membership cost if you don't make back your membership fee at least once after going through the courses, passing the quizzes, and attending one study group. All right. So that's it, guys. Thanks for joining me tonight. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss these. We had a lot of fun today on this live, but I assure you, we drop serious golden nuggets on these live streams on a daily basis. So don't miss out. I'll see you guys all in chat tomorrow.